Tate Picklo for the Sooners here at 174. He'll get a really talented Oklahoma State wrestler who's a freshman they're very excited about, and Brayden Thompson, who got his first collegiate win just this past Friday night in the Cowboys win over Lehigh. So size this one up here, Coach.
Well, what you have here is two great high school wrestlers. The question is, who's progressed the most in the time that they've been in college?
Brayden Thompson out of Frankfort, Illinois, Lockport Township High School. He was the number 3 pound-for-pound wrestler coming out of high school. Top 182-pounder when he signed. As we said, he got his first collegiate win back on Friday night. And here's Tate Picklo. Brother Cam also on the team. And their dad, Brian, the head coach at Mustang, wrestled collegiately at Michigan State. And Tate last year had 4 top 25 wins, was an NCAA qualifier, finished up at 21-10.
Yeah, he's a guy that's still trying to find his way. He's not afraid to pull the trigger. Sometimes he needs to hold position a little more.
With so much newness on these rosters, Coach, we only have one scheduled bout where the wrestlers are meeting for the second time in their collegiate careers. And that's when we get to heavyweight, potentially, with Doucette and Heinzelman.
And that's crazy, but that's also a result of the portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got guys coming in, going out.
And that portal, you can rebuild and get better in a hurry. And when you're a traditional power like these two programs have been, you are a destination for a lot of guys looking to make a change.
I like the way Tate's going forward. If he'd get a couple of better leg attacks there, he probably could get a warning. You want to take a shot and get him off the mat.
John Smith was talking about Brayden Thompson and his potential. He said he felt like Friday night he really embraced trusting the process. And that's something that's got to be hard for these young guys to do. It's new, and you just have to stay committed to what you're doing.
When you think of these talented kids, how many wins they had, many of them have never ridden the bench. Many have not had the other guy's hand raised very often. And then they go to college and they get whooped every single day. That's big. And you got to fight through those tough times. You got to think through what you want. Do you want to be great again? Well, you can do it.
Thompson out of that scramble registers the first takedown of this bout.
Nice fireman's lost the arm, Iranian left.
And under 30 seconds remaining in this first period, it may be an unanswered takedown. He's got Picklo flattened out.
Yeah, but you can't have your elbows on the mat and your hands up. Now your hands are weightless. With a leg in, you got to be hipping into your opponent.
So time going to run out on the opening period, which saw only 3 points scored by Brayden Thompson. Let's look back again.
So there's kind of a limp arm to a fireman's and finishing up Iranian lift, going to the head, looking for back points. When you go to the head like that, it forces your opponent to bail out when maybe they would have scrambled a little longer.
Picklo will start on top.
Ooh, nice chin back.
And a quick escape for Brayden Thompson, who has a 4-0 lead.
Brian Picklo was an assistant coach for me at one time, and a guy who, when he walked on at Michigan State, his coach was just about to cut him from the team when Brian informed him that he had to go for surgery. Well, the coach thought he'd never come back. Well, he did, and turned out to be a great one.
Stalemate called here.
Minute 20 remaining, stalemate call.
Tate Picklo is actually a 7-time judo national champion.
He was the #1 national recruit in the class of 2021, 195 pounds, coming out of Mustang. Oklahoma State has held the early lead in every bout today. They've scored first, including this one, with a 4-0 lead approaching the end of period 2.
Sometimes coaches use the expression, comes to wrestle. Well, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about coming right out, being aggressive, trying to control the ties, control the action, and score. The problem when he's tying with that one hand is then the opponent's tying with the other hand, and hard to score there. Tate likes the scrambles, though.
That'll do it for 2 periods. And Brayden Thompson looking for his second collegiate win and back-to-back wins on this weekend. That'd be a huge step in the right direction for the talented true freshman. He will start on top and with a 4-0 lead in period 3. Picklo's got to get out quickly, get something going. What might he try, Coach Spates?
Well, he just hit a nice sit out and turn him. Needs to keep moving there. Oh, watch out for a Splato right here. You could have pin possibilities here.
Near fall points at the very least coming. There's 4, the maximum you can get. But Thompson looking for the pin there. Did not get it, but he gets 4 near fall points. 8-0. And he has riding time of over a minute, so he's in position for bonus points here. Is the freshman at 174. Really dominating performance so far for Brayden Thompson. 1 minute remaining.
Well, and Tate's been going through a tough spell, but I think the key is this. You have to keep learning. You have to keep addressing and getting better at positions, and that's what some of the guys are not doing.
And there's a warning issued to Picklo on bottom. Riding time is also secure here for Thompson, so it's in effect a 9-0 lead. So even if Picklo was able to get out, it would still be major decision territory. And it's looking more and more like Thompson may ride out this period after getting the 4 near fall points.
And the problem is he's trying to push up with his arms. You got to push your hands, push your weight back. Can't do a push-up with your opponent on your back.
Under 10 seconds left. So you add on the riding time, it'll be a major decision for Brayden Thompson and Oklahoma State at 174 pounds. Second bonus point win for a Cowboy wrestler today.
Yeah, that hurts. This is turning out to be a dominant performance by the Cowboys.
So 19-3 is the overall dual score, and Brayden Thompson has his hand raised for the second consecutive bout. He gets back-to-back wins on the weekend for Oklahoma State. Let's look again here, Coach.
On the mat, 184 pounds for Oklahoma State. Ranked 3rd in the nation, Dustin Lott.
Yeah, you can't have your arms turned in. They got to be out front. You can't have your hands up in the air. You got to post those hands so your arms are heavy and push back.